Hello everyone, this is Ed with Polyglot's Chat, and today I'd like to give you a brief introduction and my overall review of the Mosalingua language learning app for iPhone and Android. First, what I want to just point out is that if you look at the Learn button, that's where you can start learning vocabulary. And the first thing that I like about the system is that it gives you an easy way to use a spaced repetition system, right? Which is called SRS, and it's a very common, or let's say a proven method of helping with your memory. And what it basically means is that you're going to learn 5 phrases, and the system or the application will help you remember them and practice them over the coming weeks to make sure that you don't forget them. You'll do these exercises. Let me see if I show you a few. For example, memorize, which is 0, and I should know, okay, in Italian it should be, and if I know it's right, I'll turn it over and say, okay, I knew it was the same, so I'll hit, okay, I got that one correct. But what if I say, okay, hi Alex, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. And I'm like, oh man, I can't remember. Oh, I blew it, right? So you turn it around and you say, oh, incorrect. So you click on incorrect. And now what will happen is that the application will remember to test you over the next few weeks on getting that particular phrase down and help you remember it. So that's in a repetitive way. It'll continue maybe after 1 day, after 1 week, after 2 weeks. It'll make sure that you practice it enough so that you remember it. So that's an excellent technique overall. The other thing that I like is that it uses, in many cases, it uses phrases as opposed to individual words, which is also very useful. And then it has a second section. If you look under Explore, if you don't want to do this structured learning and you want to do some exploratory learning yourself, check this out. It will go through a lot of very useful common things that you'll need. You see there like eating, accommodation, transportation, shopping, tourism, hobby, socializing, and so forth. A lot of common vocabulary that you can explore and just learn it direct. So it has, like meeting others, and it has a translated phrases that you can listen to being read by a native speaker, and so you can use those to just learn vocabulary on your own. And there's tons of different, as you can see with the paid app, there's tons of different scenarios that you can use and subject matters that you can test. And another feature that I really like are the dialogues. If you check out the dialogues, again, it takes you through a lot of very typical scenarios that you might find yourself when you visit a foreign country and start speaking to people. And what it does that I really like, it has a repetitive way through which it goes through a dialogue. The first time, as you can see, it says audio only. So you'll just hear it in the Italian language or in the target language. The second time, it'll read it again in the target language, but it'll also include the target language's subtitles. The third time, you listen to it with English subtitles or your native language. So you can kind of make sure you've understood it or associate it to your own language and so forth. And then it goes through a process of having you test yourself with memory flashcards, kind of that similar system where it'll show it to you and see if you remember the phrases in the opposite language. So I love this use of audio with text. That's another very good technique that this app seems to incorporate naturally, which I'm really, really impressed by. So I do recommend it. It's not an affiliate recommendation. I am not associated with Mosalingua. I just see their tweets all the time. So I finally thought I'd try them out. The other good news and what I really like is that the entire course per each language is only $5 US, which I think is very reasonable compared to many other expensive options when shopping for language learning materials. So this one to me is a thumbs up, and I hope you've enjoyed the review. I'll be posting it where you guys can find it. Please make sure that you comment and invite, follow, and share, whether it be on Periscope, Facebook, or Twitter. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.